Hey guys, and welcome to another speed build. Today I am making a bunker, and I thought it would be a fun idea because I've seen a lot of other people do it, just making like an underground home that is kind of stealthy if in case there was an apocalypse, and I thought that would be fun to try, but I really wanted to just make a small one that could also kind of work like a vacation home kind of thing. I kind of went with that vibe, and I thought it would be fun to see if I could make something that you couldn't really see from just like something that was completely flat, so you couldn't see anything unless you came really close. And yeah, I think it was really fun to do because I really tried to add details and that would make it realistic in case there was some sort of apocalyptic scenario going on that would make you want to be somewhere a little more hidden. But I really wanted this to be not like a traditional bunker, but something that was a little more cozy and a little more homey, and but still pretty small, so not something that would be like a full-time home, I guess. And I used skylights even though it wouldn't be that suitable, I guess. I imagine that if like there was some sort of mechanic so you could like put shutters over them, or I don't know, I kind of thought about it because I thought it would be really sad to be down in a bunker where there's like no natural light whatsoever. So I kind of imagined that both the entrance can be like closed off and the windows as well in case there was something that would be really dangerous. So I don't know, I kind of just imagined how it maybe would be. Hopefully I never will experience an apocalypse or anything where I'll need a bunker, but if I did, I wouldn't mind living in this one because I think it turned out pretty cozy and really nice. And like I'm doing right now, I included a little outdoor seating section in case it wasn't like anything radioactive or something. If it was just you alone and you kind of had security systems so you could walk outside, I thought it would be nice to have a little outdoor area, but where you weren't that visible because it is down and under the ground. And I really wanted it to be so that the Sims could live here and still have like sustainable, I don't know, I put in some planters. Imagine they could grow some food as well as behind the stairs I put in a little planter thing that I also could imagine they could plant some food in case. And I added a vent over the door because I mean it's a bunker, so you're gonna need some fresh air. And I put in this drain pipe that is attached to a hose because I thought if it rains then it could like gather the rainwater, and then you could either use it for the plants or in case you're missing water you can actually like filter it and drink it. So yeah, and I also put in some drains just down by the door in case it was raining a lot, so you didn't have like a mini flood. And because the door was made of glass, I put these weird frames around it, I guess, which again I imagined in case there was something, it was like super high tech and you could just put something over them like shutters or something. So it doesn't look that highly technical, but I imagined that these things would be something that would kind of have to be there in case this was a real thing. But yeah, I had put in a lot of skylights to start with, and as I've said before, these, I mean, they're not technical skylights, they're just like dance floors made of glass, but the light that goes through them kind of intensifies like times a billion. So when there are more than one in a room, or if there's a big one in a room, it kind of makes the room just white and you can't really see what's going on. Like right now on the bed, it's just white despite the fact that it's supposed to be sunlight. So some of them I will remove or just move around. So the ones here in the bedroom and bathroom, I decided taking the one that's 3x3 and then having one slice of it in the bathroom and then two in the bedroom, so it's not too light so you can still play with it. Because when it was afternoon, everything but morning was a little bit too much. I mean, afternoon was too much, and then morning and midnight was like the perfect lighting in my opinion. So I think, I mean, it still worked out fine because I ended up removing most of them, but I mean there's still natural lighting, so it still feels not too bunker-ish. But yeah, as I said before, I really wanted just this to be like in case of an emergency, so not like a full-time home. Even though your Sims can live here, there's a computer and a bookshelf and all those normal things, but personally, I think I would not be able to survive in such a small space for a longer period of time. It was mainly just me because I love tiny homes and I thought it would be fun to make like a tiny bunker sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, it works if your sim is maybe just really introverted and they really just don't want anyone to know they're there. It would fit nice for them as well, I guess. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be an apocalyptic bunker. It could just be anything, really. But yeah, I just thought it would be fun. And it was really fun because, as I said, I really wanted to make it small. And that's when you have to think, okay, it's a bunker. So there are some things that have to be there, like a kitchen. But I also wanted it to be kind of realistic. So I put in like an extra shelf pantry thing that was supposed to be like for extra food. And then I tried to keep it as simple as possible besides that. And I mean, I added a computer, but that is like, will internet work if there's an apocalypse? I don't know this kind of stuff, but there's a computer in case they could play games and stuff, you know? They're gonna have electricity because I imagine they have some sort of solar powering or something along those lines that they will still be able to have power. And I also added these air vents that went up, like that's on the ground level, which I've kind of tried to hide with bushes and stuff so you can't really see them. But I also imagine there's one of them that looks kind of like one of those turbine things. I mean, I could always just imagine that that is also like a power source thing that it gathers like wind or something. I don't know. Oh, realism. But I mean, I wouldn't mind having this as a bunker because I mean they do have a little garden, which I think most bunkers do miss and don't really have that, which is probably not a high priority in case, I mean, bunkers are normally just for safety, but I mean, I don't know, maybe some people like living underground and like being hermits, and I mean, some people just enjoy being by themselves underground, which is fine. So yeah, I put in these weird, in the beginning I put in these weird roof, I don't know what they're called, like these shade things, the white ones. And then I put vegetation on top so that there is sunlight, but you can't really see it unless you walk really close. So, yep, everything is super stealthy here. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else I can say. I'm about to be done. I did have some issue with the trash can. I did put a mailbox and a trash can outside. I tried to choose the most stealthy ones, but for some reason my sim didn't register that there was a bin outside. So, and also I think maybe it was just a glitch in my game, but she couldn't throw stuff out either in the trash can in the kitchen or outside. She wouldn't, like, it was like she didn't see them. She just threw trash on the ground. And actually in the end of this clip there is trash on the ground, but I do remove it so you don't have to die alone with this house with the trash. But here are the screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was really fun to make, and hopefully one of you could maybe use them for something. I don't know. But yeah, I hope I will see you in the next one, and if there are anything you want to see, then let me know in the comments. And I guess that was it for this video. So, bye!